Yo, what's good YouTube? It's your boy JY, and today we have a combo video for you guys. So I'm going to be showing you some Phantom Knight P.U.N.K combos. I wasn't really planning on making this video, to be honest, but a few of you guys requested for me to show some combo videos so you guys could have a better understanding of how the P.U.N.K cards interact with the Phantom Knight cards. So yeah, I got you as always. So yeah, we're going to get into the combos, and as usual, you know, I'll explain the thought processes and explain everything step by step. Any questions, of course, leave them in the comments and I'm happy to answer. So yeah, without further ado, let's jump right into it. All right, so combo number one, we're just going to give you like a one card combo. So it's just going to be emergency teleport on its own. I just want to give you a demonstration of what the P.U.N.K cards can do just by themselves, okay? Just to give you like a base understanding. So we're going to go teleport, and teleport's going to summon you out the Xiamin. Xiamin, pay 600, so pay 600, and we're going to add a copy of Foxy Toon, and also these, you know, cards here, droplets, called by, you know, they're just representations of blank cards. Imagine that you had, you know, just one E-Telly and 4 unplayable cards, or it's just a demonstration anyways. So yeah, Foxy Toon effect, send itself and send any card from hand to summon the Madam Spider. Madam Spider effect, you're going to pay 600 again. So you do pay quite a bit because we're going to Verte later in the turn, and we're going to add the Gabu, and then we're going to link these two off into the Cherubini. And then Cherubini effect is going to send the Graph, and then Graph is going to summon out the Seer. Obviously summon it in the right zone. And then we're going to link them off into your Rusty. Seer will bring back Cherubini, and then we're going to use Rusty's effect, and that's going to go send us a Cloak and send us, or set a Shade Brigadine, and then we're going to use Cloak to add Boots, and then we can special the Boots from hand and link Boots and the Cherubini into your Dagda. Now we activate the Shade, so this will be set. You're going to activate the Shade, chain the Dagda, okay? So chain link 1, chain link 2, okay? And then Dagda is going to set your Scythe, and then the Shade will summon itself, and you're going to turn the Shade into a Link Spider, and then you're going to link Spider and the Dagda into your Verte Anaconda, and then of course Verte Anaconda will send, you know, your Fusion Destiny and send your 2 materials, so Dasher and Celestial, and that is going to summon out the DPE, and then you're going to use Boots to go and grab your Fog Blade to get the extra negation. So now you have Gabu, Fog Blade, and a Scythe Lock, and really good follow-up in the form of Dasher, Celestial, and Fog Blade Rusty. So with just one card, so just E-Telly, you ended on this whole board, so the Scythe Lock with 2 effect negations, and you have good follow-up. So Fog Blade brings back Rusty to combo, Celestial, Dasher, draw 2. That's just one card, okay? And bear in mind as well, on top of that, you have not used your normal summon. You know, you E-Tellied and specialed, you know, the 2 psychics, and you specialed the Boots from your hand, so you haven't used your normal. So that's pretty crazy just to think about that. So that is combo number 1, just E-Telly by itself. Okay, so combo number 2 is going to be E-Telly with Ancient Cloak. Or it could really be that there's many variations if it was any kind of Phantom Knight, but this is just one example I'm going to show you. So again, we're going to restart. I haven't really you know, regained my life, so we're going to E-Telly for the Xiamin. This is pretty standard. You know, you saw this just about 2 minutes ago. So Xiamin into Foxy, and then Foxy will send itself this time, and it's going to send the Cloak. So we're going to get some value from the Cloak this time, and we will summon the Spider. Add the Gabu. As you can see, it's like a Terratop on steroids, and we've taken the 1200, you know, 6 and 6, and then we will special Cherubini, And then we will, again, this is just going through the motions. Graph into Seer. Special, the Bardiche. Seer, bring back Cherubini. And then Bardiche effect, and this time we can just go set Fog Blade, and we can send the Torn Scale. And then we can use the Cloak to grab Boots, which will trigger the Torn Scale. And then we can use the effect of Torn Scale, discard a card, and we're going to send ourselves a copy of Fog Blade to give us a setup to extend further later in the turn. Overlay them two for Levier, so special the Boots from hand, make Levier, detach, summon back the Cloak, link Levier and Cherubini into our Dagda. Now Cloak, pump up Rusty, chain Dagda, so chain link 1, chain link 2. Dagda is going to set a copy of Scythe. And then we can use the Fogblade Engrave, bring back the Torn Scale, and overlay these into Breaksword. Rusty, pop the Breaksword, resurrect your 2 PKs. And then link them into your Predaplant, and then Predaplant, send the materials, send your Fusion, send your Dasher, and Celestial, and summon out your DPE. And then lastly, the Boots will go and grab a copy of Wings this time. And then we will set to and go to end phase. So reason we get Wings is because we're going to go for the double Scythe combo, so I'll just show you that again real quick for those of you who don't know at this stage. I feel like everybody should probably know, but just in case. So end phase, DPE, pop itself, and pop the Verte, so you clear your zones. Of course, remember to trigger your DPE Engrave, so there should always be 2 DPEs have been declared. And then you're going to pass to your opponent. And then in their draw phase, you'll use your Wings on like your Rusty, for example, and then you're going to use the Wings effect Engrave, banish, to summon the Breaksword effect, sorry, not Breaksword effect, Rusty effect, since Exes were summoned in its zone, to pop a card in the field, so you pop the Scythe. If they do anything to the Scythe in the standby phase, DP will return, and then DP can destroy both the Dagda and the Scythe. Dagda will resurrect Scythe to achieve the double Scythe combo. So that is combo number 2, and I just want to bear in mind again that you haven't used your normal summon. So for example, if you didn't open E-Telly and you had to just open with Xeomin and normal summon it, it still works just like that. So you can normal summon a Xeomin and combo that way. So yeah, that's combo number 2. Alright peeps, so for combo number 3, we're going to have Tour Guide and Teleport. So the way we're going to do this, we're going to start with Teleport, and we're just going through the motions at this point. And I just want to mention, I haven't been taking the 2000 for the Verte and the combos. I've just been forgetting to do it at the end there, but bear in mind that if you use both Punks and Verte, you're going to be taking 3,200 life points, which will leave you to 4,800. So that leaves you pretty low, so you can get gamed pretty easily. So just make sure you don't do stuff like leave Verte in attack mode, and just protect yourself at all times, okay? So yeah. We're going to go, standard Xeomin, grab Foxy, send itself and a random card, and that's going to summon the Madam Spider, wherever that is. There she is. Madam Spider, grab the Garboot. Boom, we all know this at this point, I've done this for the 3rd time now. Link into Cherubini, and here we'll get a bit different. Cherubini is going to send a Cloak. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to normal Tour Guide effect to summon out our boy Graph. Graph, where are you at? So Graph's here now. So now we're at summon 5, and I'm going to show you what happens if you get Nibiru'd. So let's say you get Nibiru'd here, because you've summoned 5 times, maybe they're afraid of the Appaloosa. You'll go into, you'll get a token. Graph effect will summon Seer. Seer will die because there's a token. bring back the Cherubini, and then link these two into our Dagda. And then we will use our cloak, Banish Cloak, which will add our shade. So we're going to add shade to hand, and then we're going to set the shade, and then as we did earlier in the video, activate shade, chainlink 1, shade, chainlink 2, Dagda, and then Dagda is going to go grab our scythe, and here is the scythe. And then we will summon the shade, link the shade off into our link spider. And then I guess you guys know where this is going. Link spider and Dagda will make our Predaplant. Predaplant will summon the DP. I'm not going to send the materials. You guys know what the materials are. Boom. So we got Nibiru, but we still have DPE, Scythe, and we have the Garbu. So that is through Nibiru. And bear in mind, that's 3 blank cards. The one thing I like about the P.U.N.K engine is that it raises the ceiling of the deck, so there's many more hands and combination of cards you can draw, like extenders. Like if we had some extenders here, we could have done much more than what I just showed. So yeah, that's just one reason why I prefer this kind of engine. So yeah, I'm gonna now show you what you could have done if they did not have Nibiru. So always going out of my way to give you guys the ways to play around hand traps. So we're gonna go back, rewind, use the Sands of Time right here, Prince of Persia, just going back in time. Bear with me while I do that, because CBA to edit. So okay, we are back in time now. We reversed the situation, so we just normal summoned Tour Guide. It didn't have Nibiru. Now we're going to use Cloak, Banish, add the boots, because we're going to go off. And so we add the boots to hand, and then we will overlay these into a Levier. And then Levier will use this effect. Oh, I detached wrong material. You need to detach your graph. And that is going to summon back our Cloak. So Cloak will return to the board, and then graph effect is going to summon Seer. Then at this stage, you have the materials to go for your Apo, and you summon your Appaloosa, which will have 3 negations. Just get your tokens out, and then your Seer will bring back your Cherubini, like so, and then you can special the boots from your hand, link off the boots and the Cherubini into your Rusty, and then Rusty effect will send our Torn Scale, and it's going to set our shade. And then you can use the shade, link the shade and the cloak into our copy of Dagda, and then we can use boots, special back scale of course, and boots will add something like a fog blade. Oh, actually in this scenario you probably want to add a copy of, yeah, in this scenario you actually have to add a copy of Wings. And then yeah, and there's a reason why that you'll see, so you can double scythe, and then you'll use the, oh my bad, discard for the Torn Scale, and obviously chain the Dagda so you get the scythe from your deck. So we'll have scythe, and then we'll send Fog Blade, and then we'll use the Fog Blade to bring back the Ancient Cloak, and then overlay these into Rusty. Rusty dies, brings 2 back, and then link them 2 off into your Predaplant, and then Predaplant summon DPE, and then set Wings, set Garbu, and then end phase as we did before, destroy, effect, declare, just to be safe. And then on your opponent's draw phase, use the Wings. So these will be set. You'll use Wings of course to pump up your Apo and protect Apo, and then you can Wings for the Breaksword. Breaksword will pop the Scythe. Anything happens to your Scythe, as we did before, DP comes back, and pops these two to double scythe. So this is a cool combo, like you double scythe and you have Appaloosa, which it can't be destroyed by battle or by card effects for the first time. So if they try to attack it, or like if they have Lightning Storm the first time it would be destroyed, it won't be destroyed. So you have a 3 material Appo, and it also gets a 500 boost, which helps. So 3 material Appo, which can't be destroyed for the first time. You've got the Garbu as well, and then you have the double scythe lock. And then you also have the ability to play through hand traps because of the 2 bombs you have in your hand. And bear in mind, I showed you that example of 3 sort of dead cards. If you had live cards in your hand like other extenders, you could do so much more and play through so much more. Alright guys, those were the 3 combos. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave it a like, subscribe for more, and any questions, leave them in the comments below. I'm always happy to help you guys out. And yeah, always love chatting with you guys in the comments. Alright, it's been your boy JY. Peace out.